Alright, so we back with another anime review. This time the show will be Gals Can't Be Kind to Otaku, episode number 12. Okay, so this episode was a very satisfying conclusion to the anime. It had like a little bit of comedy, a little bit of drama, and even character development. And I feel like the drama that happened in this episode probably didn't have to happen. Like if Amane stayed and talked to the otaku, but instead she had to go and participate in the pageant and all that. But if she actually stayed and talked to the otaku, you know what I'm saying, she probably would have been able to handle his insecurities. But you know, it has to be something happened in the last episode. It can't be all sunshine and rainbows. It gotta be a little bit drama in the last episode. And I think the pageant execution was still kind of funny because I think the fact that Ijichi won over Amane and that Amane got second place and Ijichi got first was because that some people was voting Amane as the male pageant winner. And I'm just thinking they probably voted for that because of the vampire costume thing, because I believe she dressed up as like a dude. And also when Ijichi was talking to the dude that won first place on the stage with the pageant winners, like she looked really uncomfortable talking to him. And then you had like Amane and she just like looking the opposite way from the guy that she's standing next to. So like, I don't know what's the otaku problem, because like clearly he should know that the girls actually like spending time with him. So I feel like he just thinking about like stuff that he shouldn't be worried about. But even with that being said, when it comes to like dense protagonists, like he is like far from one of the most dense. Oh yeah, and I gotta admit, Amane's friend had me laughing because she actually thinks that Amane and Ijichi are trying to hook up together. So like, she actually squeezed. Like I was like, I don't think I ever seen that in like anime before. But like, yeah. Oh yeah, and it was also a little silly that Amane and Ijichi both had guys lined up to hold hands with them at the bonfire. But it's kind of like, it was like, I forgot, like I think he just said like a speed dating thing or something like that. Or no, she said like a meet and greet, like she like an idol or something. But like, yeah, but she wasn't really worried about that. She was more worried about finding the otaku. So she just hurried and checked everybody and then just went on about her day, which was still better than Amane because she just gave everybody the cold shoulder and just like told everybody to leave. And I gotta admit, the drama with the otaku was kind of silly because he got himself depressed and then he went to the bathroom and he started like crying. Then like he started looking at pictures of like the time they spent with Amane and Ijichi, and then he actually cheered himself up. And then he started thinking like, oh, I still want to hang out with them. So like I said, he got himself depressed and he got himself out of it at the same, like all in one episode. So I was like, so what was actually going on here? And I think I like that the show ended without him picking one of the girls to date, because I feel like that would mess up the chemistry with their friendship group. And I don't know, I feel like it would make it kind of like awkward and another person become like the third wheel. So like the fact that he didn't pick one of the girls and they just like still want to hang out, and I don't know, I think that's just better. Well, anyway, yeah, I really enjoyed this anime. I don't think it needs a season 2. And if I was to rate the show, I'd probably rate it at 8 out of 10. Like, I really enjoyed this one. Well, anyway, that's my review for this episode. If you liked this episode or didn't like this episode, leave a comment. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like. And if you enjoy my content and want to think about subscribing, I appreciate it. Anyway, that's all. Take care.